Hi there and welcome to this tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to set up an Autopilot e-card in the CRM. And we're going to start off on Reinhardt Central and scroll down to the quick link button for the ReinhardtRealtors.com backend login. And once you click that, you'll be logged into the back end of your website. Then you want to click CRM link in the top menu. And I'm going to start off by creating a tag for Autopilot eCards. So when we create a tag, we can assign that tag to certain contacts or all of your contacts, and then that makes it really easy to set up the Autopilot eCard just by selecting a tag. So I'm going to go into tags and add a custom tag, and I'm going to name it Autopilot and click Add Tag. So once you click Add Tag, this looks like the tag has been saved, but it has not been saved. You want to make sure you click Save after that. And now you can see that Autopilot tag in your tag list. So now I'm going to go to Contacts, and I want to send my Autopilot eCards to all of my contacts. So I'm just going to click this button here, and that selects all of my contacts. And I'm going to add a tag, and I'm going to start typing that Autopilot. Oops. We'll try again. So it shows me that Autopilot tag. I'm just going to click on that, and it adds that tag to all of my contacts. So now I have an Autopilot tag on all of my contacts, and I can get started on setting up my Autopilot campaign. So I'm going to go to Campaigns in the upper menu, and then select Autopilot eCards. And I'm going to click Select. And just to note, every year, the beginning of the year, new Autopilot dates are inputted into the CRM. And if you're starting off, like today is February 18th of 2022, and if you're starting off later in the year and not at the beginning of the year, you're not going to be able to send all of the Autopilot eCards from January or early February, which makes sense. So we can only set up the eCards for the future. So these eCards that are highlighted in green, they're highlighted in green because this edit button has already been clicked. So if you've never been in the back end and never looked at the Autopilot eCards, all of your eCards will look like this from bubble bath and down. So they'll all be gray, no green highlight, no date shown. So let's start off with bubble bath day and click edit. And this asks you to choose a template. So just click this check mark. And now we get to choose a header photo. So if you don't like this one, you can choose these other two. And then we have some pre-written text in here. So the subject, Happy National Bubble Bath Day, and you can enter a pre-header and a header, and then we have this text in here as well, this pre-written text for the body of your Autopilot eCard. You can change all of this, and you can add photos, you can add links, you can do anything you want to customize this. So I'm just going to stick with this image right here and stick with the pre-written text and click Next Step. And this event date looks like it's for the 8th of 2022, so obviously I can't send that, but other dates in the list are for future dates in this year. So let's just pretend that this date was, for March of 2022. You can select to send this card 0 days prior, so that would send it on January 8th of 2022, or you can select to send it 1 day prior, 2 days prior, and so on. So you can look at that date on the calendar and just assess if you want it to send on the 8th or another day prior to that date. So I'm going to send it on that date, and I'm going to click Next Step, and you can select contacts to send it to. And if I click Add Contacts here, I can either send it to all my contacts or click Add Contact here, and I can select a tag. So I put that Autopilot tag on my contacts, but you don't have to put it on all of your contacts, you can just put it on some of them. So I'm just going to enter that Autopilot. There we go. So it's going to send to all of my contacts that have that Autopilot tag. And I'm going to click Next Step. And it says there are 3 contacts attached to this campaign, and you can save the event. And that's all you have to do to set up an Autopilot eCard. It's really simple. And if you do it at the beginning of the year, you get to take advantage of all of the Autopilot dates that have been set up for that year. So It only takes a few seconds to set up an Autopilot card. You can go through this list in a snap, and you'll be set up to send automatic communication to your contacts throughout the year. Thanks for watching.